The Messenger of Allah said, "When you enter paradise, you will come on a horse made of rubies. It has two wings, and you will be carried on it. Then it will fly with you to wherever you please to go." Then ruled the chain of this narration to be weak because of one of its narrators, the nephew of Abu Ayyub. More than one scholar has ruled him to be weak, repudiated this hadith of his, and Allah knows best. It is mentioned from the Messenger of Allah that the least of the dwellers of paradise in ranking is he who rides among 1,000 of his servants from the eternal youth. Upon a horse made of red rubies, it has wings made of gold. He then recited the saying of Allah, "And when you look there in paradise, you will see a delight that cannot be imagined, and a great dominion. First, this chain is disconnected, there being a gap between Abdul Rahman, who is weak, and Al Hasan. Second, it is a mursal narration." Abu Ayyub related that the following narration, which he ascribed to the Prophet: "Verily, the people of paradise will visit one another on white superior mounts, which are like rubies, and there are no beasts in paradise except for horses and camels. In paradise there are superior horses and noble camels, which the dwellers of paradise will ride." This wording does not limit how many kinds of animals there will be in paradise, as opposed to the narration of Abu Naim from Abu Ayyub. The narration of Abu Naim is contrary to what Ibn Marjah related in his Sunnah from Abdullah ibn Umar, that the Messenger of Allah said, "Sheep is from the animals of paradise, therefore this is munkar." And in a narration related in the Musnad of Al-Bazar, the Prophet said, "Treat goats kindly and remove harm from them, for they are the beast of for they are from the beast of paradise." Related that the Prophet said, "When the people of paradise enter paradise, horses that have wings and that are made of red rubies will come to them. They neither urinate nor drop dung. The dwellers of paradise will sit on them, and then they will fly with them in paradise. Then the Almighty Allah will appear to them, and when they see Him they will fall down to Him. Prostrating, the Almighty Allah will say to them, 'Raise your heads, for this day is not a day of work, rather it is a day of bliss and honor.' So they raise their heads, and Allah will send down rain of perfume on them. Then they will pass by dunes of musk, and then Allah will send a wind to those dunes, which will be stirred up upon them until they will return to their wives, and they will be dishevelled and dust covered, not from dunes of dust and sand, but from dunes of musk." Ali related that he heard the Messenger of Allah say, "Verily, in paradise there is a tree, from its top and its bottom horses made of gold come out. Horses that are saddled and bridled with pearls and rubies. They neither urinate nor drop manure. They have wings, and one stride of theirs is like the distance they can see before them. The dwellers of paradise will ride them and will fly on them to wherever they please to go. Those below them in ranking will say, by dint of what did your slaves reach all of this honor? He will say to them, they would pray in the night while you were sleeping. They would fast while you were eating. They would spend in charity while you were being stingy. They would fight in the way of Allah while you were afraid. The dwellers of paradise will visit one another. They will gather and reminisce about their affairs in the world in terms of acts of obedience and mistakes. Allah said,